Because at one point, when you mentioned that name, it sent you into a spiral, right? But now you can talk about it. You can tell the story. You can even help someone else through it, right? When you're a healed woman, you don't need closure. You don't need closure from anyone, right? Because a healed woman does not need closure, especially from someone who was never going to give it to you anyway. Because one of the biggest signs that you are not healed is that hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Khash, your Christian counselor and transformational coach and founder of Restore by Khash. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who needs this today. Now, let's get into it. Girl, let me tell you something. And I think so many women in a healing season are quietly asking themselves, am I actually healed or am I just surviving? Because here is the thing. You have done the work, right? You have prayed, you have cried, you have journaled, you have gone to the counseling sessions, you have set the boundaries, but something still feels off. And you are not sure if you are healed or if you just gotten better at hiding the wound. Okay? Today, I want to answer that question and I want to give you real signs that your healing is actually working. So, here is what I need you to understand, right? Before we get into the signs, healing is not the absence of pain. A lot of women think that when they are healed, they will never feel hurt again, right? That they will never be triggered again, that they will never have a hard day again. And that is not what healing looks like, right? Healing is not the absence of the wound. It is the absence of the actual bleeding. And if you looked at my last video, I spoke about the difference between a scar and a wound. A scar is healed, right? It will show, but it no longer bleeds. And that is the standard I want you to measure yourself against. Not perfection, but real progress. Okay. So the signs you are healing is actually working. Let's talk about this because here are the signs that your healing is actually working. Sign number one, you can talk about what happened without it destroying you inside, without you feeling the pain and the ache that you once felt when you would mention this particular person's name. Because at one point when you mentioned that name, it sent you into a spiral, right? But now you can talk about it. You can tell the story. You can even help someone else through it, right? That is evidence that it's working. Your healing is working. So sign number two, your triggers are getting smaller. You still have moments. Don't get me wrong. You will have little moments, but they do not take you out the way like they used to, right? What you used to send, it will send you into a full like emotional shutdown for days and days and days. Now it just stings a little for a little moment and then it passes by, right? Because you're still human. That is healing, right? So sign number three, you have stopped waiting for them to apologize before you can actually move forward, right? When you're a healed woman, you don't need closure. You don't need closure from anyone, right? Because a healed woman does not need closure, especially from someone who was never going to give it to you anyway, right? So just close that door, move forward anyway, right? So sign number four, Your standards have risen. What you used to tolerate, you no longer even want to be around it. You're disgusted by it. You're disgusted by certain behaviors, certain treatments, certain energy. They now like trigger you, right? Your discernment is up to par. You understand what is happening around you. That is healing. That is you protecting yourself. And number 5, you can receive healthy love now without you sabotaging it. Because one of the biggest signs that you are not healed is that when something good comes along, something safe and consistent and real, you find a reason to push it away. But when healing is working, healthy love stops feeling suspicious, right? It starts feeling like exactly what you've always deserved. All right, so I want to be real with you. If you have listened to those signs and you're not fully there yet, that is okay. It is all right, okay? Because healing is not a race, it's not a one time deal, it is not linear. All right. I want you to hear this. Staying stuck is a choice, not a conscious one, not an easy one, but it's a choice. And the moment that you decide that you're going to actively pursue your healing instead of just waiting for it to happen, everything shifts. Okay? In Philippians chapter 1 verse 6, it says, he who begin a good work in you will carry it on to completion. God started this work in you, and he is not going to leave it unfinished. Amen. But you have to be willing participant in your own healing. All right? So do the work. It's not going to be simple as 1, 2, 3. It will challenge you, but my God, he said he will never leave you nor forsake you. So continue pushing through, okay? Healing is happening even on days it doesn't feel like it. Even on the days you want to take 2 steps back, even on the days where the wound feels fresh again, God is still working, okay? And the fact that you're even asking, am I healed yet? Tells me that you care enough about your wholeness to keep going, right? That is not nothing. You don't want to discard that because it's everything that you are looking for your healing. It's everything. So keep going, sis. You are closer than you think. Amen. I pray that this message blessed you today. If it did, please hit that like button. When you like this video, guys, you are helping YouTube push this content out to more women who need this message. And I'm fairly new to YouTube. I'm trying to build up this channel, right? So every like, every comment, every share means everything to me in this channel for it to grow, okay? So it is your girl Cash. Until next time, take care. Restoration looks good on you. Bye.